Hey everybody, wherever you're watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're back in EU4 to continue the Butua Half-Campaign. Last time, we just finished our war with, I believe, Ajuran. Yeah, looks like we finished our war with Ajuran and we just got the these provinces over here for our subjects so we can connect our territory so we can actually walk along the coastline now. And we have a decent amount of manpower left over, so I think we can like move on to the west here and start expanding our subjects over in North Africa with Benin. Take advantage of our subject over here with their claims. Hopefully they didn't lose their claims. Yep, they still have their claims. Yeah. We're also about to finish the court and country disaster. I believe we have like 1 year left on the court and country disaster, so we should be getting our bonus absolutism then. And when we do, we're gonna swap over our government, since we can't really take full advantage of our steppe nomad government form right now. So it's just much better that we swap over to a normal monarchy. Hey Spar. He's going better. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope the rest of our expansion goes smoothly this time. We are firmly within the great powers. We're actually #1 right now, so that's great. Hopefully we can maintain that for the rest of the game. Also, sorry I was late with this stream, just a bit. I came from a birthday party, so had some food and some drink before I got back home. But yeah, I have a lot of money right now. I think we're kind of filled on building slots. Yeah, we can't really build anything here right now. You know, like nothing we can build right now because everything is like slotted up. We're not gonna seize land just yet. With the extra money though, I think it's about time I go to level 5 advisors here. Since we have a lot of extra money, I'm gonna just pay for this because we're making 186 ducats a month right now. We can definitely afford getting all of these guys to level 5. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, this is one guy, costs like 1,875, but yeah, even with level 5 advisors, we still make a decent amount of profit, so we're gonna wait until we get that 1,000. We're gonna get this guy to level 5 as well. And that also unlocks our mission over here. Possible advisors +1. Cost of advisors will culture -25%. I'm gonna head and take that as well. And then we have this one. Rosary Empire gets reformed military. Empire recovery speed +10%. Discipline +2.5%. Sure. And then we have this one, control of South Africa, which gives us Matapan influence, -10% dev cost, production efficiency, devastation, and local prosperity growth for South Africa. I think I'm gonna hold this one until we're ready to develop the provinces over here, so we'll hold on to that for now. Let's go full screen. Full screen. There we go. Oh, there's right here. They slam their face in the king and he gets info inside. Like, hold on, wait. Hold on, Spar. That's a bit brutal. Should we just unpause? I think I already have the orders to move the army back home, so I think we are fine. Yeah, I'll think about who to declare on next here. Alright, we can unpause now. And then I'll put my diplomats on subject countries here. Keep them on that for... Actually, no. For this one... So... let's see. Just say right. Anything is all. True. True. Okay, if we declare on Jollof, we're gonna end up fighting Morocco, Dagbon, Katsina, and Yao. That's a bit too many. If it's Dagbon that we declare on, it's just Jollof and Katsina. And then if it's for Pada and Gurma, it's... Oh. Egypt is allied with them. Okay. We're gonna have to like... Yeah, we're gonna declare on Dagbon next. We're gonna bring our armies over to that side. So if we're gonna do that, I'm gonna put the spy network in Dagbon right now. Hopefully we don't have too much attrition on the way there. Let's see. Makua? Ah, crap. Okay, I need an army in Makua. Man. I have no one near there. Well, I guess I could just take the other option instead. Okay, I'll take the stab hit. I don't have an army near there, so we're just gonna take the stab hit. I'm just gonna pay for stab again. It's really cheap for me anyway. And then 1,876 ducats to upgrade this one guy to level 5. It's gonna be a while. I'm guessing we just took tech. Yeah, we just took tech, I think. Bring this army here, and bring this army over to Ijebu. And we're gonna declare on Dagbon. I want a co-belligerent Jollof because that's gonna bring in Morocco. Morocco's fairly big, but also I don't want to weaken Morocco because that's gonna give an opening for Spain to push into sub-Saharan Africa, so we'll not do that. Cancel this one, and let's see, we can have an army in here. I'm gonna put the spy network in Katsina so that we can immediately siege them down. I think they only have... Oh, they have 2 forts. Okay. Jollof put a fort in Cameroon. Are you serious? Okay. And then for this event, I don't want to lose manpower or army tradition, so I'm fine with losing the absolutism. It puts us at 71, and we only need 65 to pass the court and country disaster. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna take a save just in case. And let's declare on Dagbon. We're gonna declare for... I'm gonna has more war score costs. But this one has the fort. Okay, so we're gonna declare a fort above me. Let's take this laminated modifier. And we're at 71 right now. The Fala. If I take this option, it puts us at 66. I don't really have anyone in this area defending, so we're gonna have to take this. And we're just gonna lower autonomy later. Or actually, we are earning absolutism per year. Yeah, we are earning per year, so should be fine. I'm gonna barrage this. And what's the cap on this? 12? Need 8. We can leave our 9 artillery here. This guy has defensive ideas. Oh man. Okay. Okay, this one does not lower auto or absolutism, so I can take this option. This one needs 15 regiments. How about 15 artillery? Range. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna try and attack this. They're coming in January 21. I'm coming in January 23. I have forced march. Come in on the same day. Okay. So I came in on the same day. They have more morale than me, but I have more tactics and more discipline. So we should be fine. Oh, they have reinforcements though. Oh crap, okay. They have reinforcements. Shit. Oh, okay, those guys are not gonna make it there. We have to back off. Yeah, we back off, Nice, okay. So, the current country disaster has ended. We get our plus 20 max absolutism, and now we have 116 max absolutism. And it's time to become a monarchy. So again, like, usually when you're a step horde, you want to stay a step horde, but because we can't really leverage the mechanics of the step hordes with the mods that I have running right now, I mean, we can kind of do, right? Because I've made some space, but we're gonna start annexing our subjects here, so it's probably better that we swap over to a monarchy. I don't plan on staying as a step horde since that puts us at a severe disadvantage when we convert this save to Victoria 3. Because we're gonna have like a very backward government if I stay as a horde. So, you know, we've kind of already gotten the benefit from this. So swap to a monarchy. Why did we take... That's weird. Why did we change the Chinese tech group? That doesn't seem right. Why did we flip the Chinese tech group? That makes no sense. What? Huh? Shouldn't we be African tech group again? Okay, I'm not gonna question it. Whatever. That allows us to get Eastern plutocracy, but no, we're gonna go for man, that is so weird. Influence. I'm gonna go for autocracy here. Because the other options are like not that great. I don't want to have like Merchant Republic mechanics. That is so weird. Why are we flipped the Chinese tech group? Is this because I guess because our religion is fetishist. Although if we swap to Sunni, it's gonna give us Muslim tech group instead. So we actually have no way to go back to African tech group. Oh, that's so weird. Anyway. Let me just choose the other forms here. This one requires espionage, this one requires aristocratic. Staff cost modifier minus 15%. Really legitimacy plus 0.5. German power, nobility influence. Tax. I think the one we want to take here is the compromise with the nobility. This actually gives us a lot of crown land back, and our max absolutism is increased further. And then for our next reform, centralizing, will refund 50% of its costs. Centralized masculine culture, minimum autonomy. Reform progress growth. We're gonna take a hit on estate loyalty equilibrium for taking centralized monarchical bureaucracy, but considering I might have to centralize a lot of states, and also because I want to convert some cultures, culture conversion cost minus 10%. It's pretty nice. So we're gonna go centralized here. I usually don't take this actually. I usually go decentralized, but just this once, I think this might be the play. And then for state and religion, okay, we're not gonna take humanist anytime soon. Oh, actually, let me open my sticky. So we just finished, or we're about to finish economic ideas. We're gonna take quality ideas next. Religious unity, admin tech cost minus 10%. Missionary strength plus 1%. Fetishist specific estate privileges no longer increase the influence of the clergy. Missionary strength plus 1%. Clergy loyalty plus 10. Admin tech minus 10%. Religious unity plus 10%. That's plus 1, all states loyalty equilibrium plus 5%. I think we can take curtail for now, since we have... How many more tech levels on this? Admin tech, or all techs cap out at 32, yeah? So we're just halfway. So we can still get a lot of value out of curtail here with minus 10% admin tech cost. We're gonna take that. And then we could just swap out later. And then for our military doctrine, we can get elite mercenaries back. Or I think military engineering is probably the better option. Yeah, I never actually used the mercenary militarization ability. That was just the only option that was usable in the tribes version of this. Now that we have access to military engineering, I think it's military engineering for sure. So we're spending less on barrages. And then we're here in tier 6. We're not gonna go parliament. I don't want that. Nomadic reputation plus 1. Revelations plus 50%. Monthly perform progress modifier plus 10%. Actually, I did not calculate this properly. I should not have gone with centralized yet. I should have stuck to expanded royal court first. I thought we had like enough reform progress to like max it out, but apparently not. But since we're already committed to this, I'm not gonna change it anymore. We're not gonna go States General either. Because we just take royal decree, yeah. We just like take royal decree so you can get our max absolutism, or our absolutism up faster. Because we're just halfway right now. Yeah, I definitely did the math wrong. If I calculated properly, I should have taken expanded royal court here first before we took centralized monarchical bureaucracy. And then I would have taken general estates then, so we can stack the reform progress. Now that we're a normal monarchy again, we have our estates, so we can start giving away our estate privileges again. So we'll give land of commerce. We're not gonna give monopolies anymore because we're already past that point. We're gonna give controlled gold mining. And then city expansion privileges for the province governing cost minus 15%. Actually, I should give the other privileges first. Because we want religious state as well, and primacy of the nobility. It puts us at 98. Ooh. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait until I can seize land again. Yeah, because we just lost a bunch of max absolutism here, so we're gonna have to wait until then. Should probably give something to increase their... We can seize land right after this war. Is there anything else I want to give right now though? It's like pretty important. If you give city expansion privileges, that puts a loyalty equilibrium above 50. So we can give that. For the clergy, we definitely want to give religious culture, since that one gives culture conversion cost minus 10%. But it's not going to be enough. It puts their loyalty equilibrium at 46.5. So I need to give something else as well. Alright, we also have to give singular cult back. I'll fix this later. Hey Valor Great, have you tried EU5? Not yet. Not yet. I will at some point. I'll move to EU5 at some point, but just not anytime soon. It's gonna be a while before I go there. For the nobility, I can just give one more thing to get their loyalty up. We can give increased levy since I already have the discount to it. This is not gonna lower our absolutism. Yeah. And that should put their loyalty to 58. Then we can just give nobility integration policy later, when I'm actually ready to annex the our subjects one by one. If I give this right now, we're gonna go down to 30. The penalty for crown land starts at like 29. I give religious culture, we're going down to 38. So I think we're still fine. That puts our absolutism at 90. Which is okay. I need something to increase their loyalty. On top of that, I need something else. We could take expansion as zealotry at some point, just because we're probably gonna be the only... Yeah, there's like... there's only 6 nations that follow fetishists, and... I think they're all my subjects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yep, okay. Me and my subjects are the only fetishist nations left on the world, so expansion of zealotry actually gives us a lot right now. Well, we'll give that later. For now, I think we can upgrade our... Okay, not yet. Just have to wait a bit first. Why did our morale disappear? Oh, because our morale disappeared because we swapped unit types, because for some reason it changes us to Chinese tech group. Okay, maybe we don't change our government just yet. Actually, hold on, let me let me load that back. Right, I forgot the morale on the armies resets whenever you change unit, and because we changed tech group by flipping back to a normal, or flipping to a normal monarchy, our morale reset because all of our units get forcibly changed to a different unit type. Yeah, so I won't switch just yet. We'll keep this for now. We'll switch after the war, I guess. Let's put a spy network in Jolov. And then the armies... Why did the... It's a weird split on the retreat. Oh, they're really gonna attack my merc stack, huh? They have artillery. I'm gonna try and bring this artillery stack over here to help, and then hopefully I'll put attach on the army, and then hopefully my subject yep, okay, my subject's gonna defend as well. Yeah, so with the help of my subject, I should be fine on this. Yeah, by far. Yeah, we win those. Okay, my subjects are dealing with the fort over here in Cameroon, that's fine, so we can just focus on this front here. And we'll try and piece out Katsina as soon as we can. Also, we can upgrade my advisor here, so we have 3 level 5 advisors now, and that did not even make that much of a dent in our income. That's nice. Let's get rid of this edict. Try and recover our troops here on this army first before we start sieging the Gold Coast. Wow, it actually reached 71%. You're crazy. I don't know if my troops will make it to support this. Probably not. Yeah, we're not gonna make it because the zone of control prevents me from going just straight there. That's fine. 71%. We still lost that siege. Are you serious? You're kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna put one artillery here. Let's get the full bonus. 92%. If we still fail that siege, that'd be so messed up. We still fail that siege. Okay. September 5, September 5, September 13. So the artillery is gonna be a bit late, but I think we should win this. Power struggle of the Ottoman Empire. Okay, so the Ottomans have begun their collapse. Looks like. The Mamluks are, or the Egyptians are fighting the knights again. Okay. Yeah, the Ottomans are probably going to be gone after this. While they're busy here, I'm going to siege down this fort from Casita, unless I can already peace out. Unfortunately, Benin doesn't have a claim on Katsina yet. I could give this land to them regardless. Let's see if I can... What do I get from piecing them out here? I'm fine with paying the 8 Diplo, it's not that much. Have access through Egypt. Yeah, but they're not gonna give this just yet, so we're gonna have to siege down their next fort still. They're gonna try and support that, but I have way more troops and our artillery just arrived as well. So we should win that very easily. We'll have the Mercs siege the Gold Coast. And then I'm gonna barrage this. Over here... Oh, that's our subjects. Rebels, that's fine. And then over here is Ethiopia. Yep, okay, Ethiopia is attacking Acheron. That's fine with me. If they unify this land, it makes it easier for me because they're definitely not going to get defended by the Mamluks or the Egyptians. Are there any missing states here? Yeah, we have to take this one and then these states to complete our land. I should probably put an interest there. An interest there so that Malindi will make a claim for it. And then Ausa and Angot as well. And we already have a claim on Halab and Suakin. So we just need a claim on this one. Hopefully Malindi just takes the claim for that one. So that when we get back there, we're ready to go. We don't have enough artillery to siege that down. Katsina wants peace. Let's see. Perhaps money. Actually, if we suggest... Okay, they're willing to give this. We don't really need money, but... just because I can. I can't really take anything else. Let's... get our diplomat back. I lost war score. So we're gonna destroy all the buildings here. We'll raise that, and then we'll just give the land over to Benin later. I'll take the mercenary maintenance plus 10%. I can afford it anyway. Watch this. Okay, separatists in Malindi though. I'm gonna take admin efficiency here. Should make the war score cost cheaper as well. Excuse me. Okay. I'm gonna have to send these guys over here. That's your path? Are you serious? Wow, okay, they're gonna they're gonna do some adventuring over there. That's a wild path. Holy crap. Getting better at sneezing. I have a lot of practice. I have a lot of practice with that, so good to know. Move this here so I can maximize the artillery bonus. They should not try to attack this. We control the war goals, so we should be fine. Taking. Let's put this on not outraged, on subject. Oh, Morocco. Oh, Morocco's attacking Dagbon too. I have a feeling we're gonna end up fighting Morocco at some point, but I really don't want to fight them because I don't want them to be too weak. Because otherwise I'm gonna end up fighting the Spanish instead. And that's not fun, considering how big they are right now. They're also involved in a war with Lithuania, Hungary, and Naples. Who's this? Lithuania, Bohemian conquest of Wisna. So Bohemia. Oops. Let's see. Bohemia is fighting Lithuania, Hungary, and Naples. Lithuania is fighting Bohemia, Milan, the Papal State, Stettin, Spain, and its colonies. Sweden's attacking Denmark. Denmark is under attack by Great Britain. Okay, yeah, Europe is up in flames right now as well. Okay, I got the Gold Coast. This is occupied by Morocco. What do we have claims on? These four? I think we just wait for... Oh, this was already sieged. So we could peace out with this. I don't need to take their money at all. So we just need to get them to peace out of this. Probably take another fort. Oh, Dagbon has no allies. Dagbon has no allies, huh? Messing advance 4 times. He's still. Thank you. Okay, we'll bring the full stack. Bring the full combat stack. Okay, they ran away. As soon as they saw me trying to bring the full stack over, they ran away. Okay, we're gonna go for yeah, button. Okay, we just need to siege one fort down. So we'll go for this one. I'll use the merc side to siege this one down. I'm gonna try bringing the artillery over. And then let's barrage this. Bonus caps out at 15, so just to avoid attrition, we're gonna drop one artillery. We'll put it back home. Or not home, but back to this stack here. And of course, I take attrition. Okay. Nice, okay, we're gonna get all of the stuff we want here. I'm gonna recall these guys. And we're gonna peace out. I'm not gonna take... I could take money, but I'm not gonna take money. They're at war already with someone else, so I don't want to weaken them too much. I'll revoke their core here as well, though. So that's nice. And we can take this. Production efficiency. So we've capped out on economic ideas. Let's see what policies we have here. National tax modifier plus 15%, possible condottiere plus 100. Production efficiency, cost of advisors with rulers, culture, diplomatic relations plus 1, vassal force limit contribution. Since we're going to start annexing our vassals, I don't think we really need this one here. We're going to take the production efficiency and the cost of advisors with rulers, culture, since that should lower the cost just a bit more. And then... yeah, I think that's it. And then now that we're at peace, I can actually swap our government now. Swapping our government mid-war was a really bad idea because that just meant that all of our armies could get stack wiped. Let me just clear out these provinces here. So destroy everything and... oh, it's already like 3 dev. Okay, well. We'll give this to Benin. This one as well. 3 dev. Okay, this one has development. Clear out everything. Raise that. Raise that. Get some last minute raises in before I flip. Because we're not going to be able to raise provinces anymore after this. We'll give this to Benin. Give this one to Benin. This one to Benin. Okay, and then we put a brand new set of provinces of interest. Basically all of the provinces that border Benin here, to try and get Benin to fabricate some claims. And let's bring our armies back home. And then... right, I should check my exploit development as well. Sofala... oh yeah, Sofala got a lot of extra dev here. We want to get rid of Kilwa. And then Cape. Tanga. Tanga's not fine actually, because we have... this is not a gold province, so we don't need the dev to be... production dev to be this high. Hambane. It's fine. Kinga. Transvaal. Actually, if I look at total dev here, or dev this way. I want to lower the ones that are extremely high, because that's eating up space that we could have in our other provinces instead, is the thing. So I want to keep that down. Although, I mean, if I arrange it by this, Mozambique is fine. Lindy should be fine, yep. Then Kinga is fine as well. Okay, we're good. Okay, so all the orders are already given out. So we can swap our government, and this time, since I know that we're not gonna reach the very end of our reforms as a monarchy, and actually make the right choices. It's still so weird to me that we flipped a Chinese tech group. Because I guess the logic of it is like, if you're a step horde and then you settle down as a monarchy, the way it does its check is it checks your religion rather than your primary culture. So because fetishist is in the pagan religion group, it defaults as the Chinese tech group. So we just flipped from African tech group to Chinese tech group, which is so whack. But anyway, let's get autocracy and then compromise with the nobility. And then here, now that, again, like I know that my reform progress is not enough to get us all the way to the max here, we're gonna go for reform progress growth instead. So we're gonna take expanded royal court for the reform progress growth plus 20%. And then here we'll take curtail clerical privileges for the admin tech cost minus 10%. Military engineering. And then here we can take aristocratic court for the, or not, general estates for the monthly reform progress modifier plus 10%. And yeah, that should give us a decent amount of reform progress going towards the last few tiers of our government. And I can also seize land now. So we have 125 max absolutism. Let's give out land of commerce, religious state, primacy of the nobility. That brings us down 49% with 98 in absolutism because we lose the plus 15 on crown land here. So we're gonna have to work our way to seizing land again. That's fine. And for the merchant guilds, okay, nice. Loyalty equilibrium across the board is like above 50, so I don't have to give out too many other privileges here. I do want to give controlled gold mining so that none of our gold mines get depleted. So minus 75% gold depletion chance modifier, plus we have the minus 25% here, so our gold depletion chance should be minus 100%. Where is it? Where's the modifier? Or is it listed on the province itself? Where is the gold depletion chance? Well, It's here. It's listed here. Okay, so base production of 12. There is a 0% chance of the mine depleting each year. So there's a base 0.71, but then we have minus 75% and minus 25%. So none of our gold mines should deplete anymore, which is great. And then the other thing I want to give here is city expansion privileges. For the province governing cost, minus 15% on the centers of trade, which are naturally going to be highly developed. And then for the clergy, I can afford to give out another state privilege here. That costs crown land. So we're going to go for religious culture because this one gives us culture conversion cost. And then embrace singular cult, and then we're gonna embrace the Mwari for the 5% discipline. We did lose that, so when we became a horde, we basically lost 2.5% discipline. We'll take clerical education to get more reform progress growth. And then here for the nobility, we'll give increased levies since that one's free because of compromise with the nobility. And then we can go ahead and give nobility integration policy now because we're gonna annex Mahafali. That does rile them up, so we're gonna have to placate. In terms of, okay, everyone's loyalty is still pretty decent. That's gonna be it. Like I said, we're not gonna give them monopolies anymore because we're already past that point. Unfortunately, we only managed to farm up to 50% mercantilism because we had to lose a bit of mercantilism on the way, since I had to keep giving or getting the burger loans. Normally, you would get like, if you had the monopolies for a very long time, by the time you enter Age of Absolutism, you should have like 90%, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. So that brings our max absolutism down to 70. We're gonna try and get that back up over time. We're gonna get plus 15 from Crown Land anyway, so that puts us at 85, and then we can get more in our government reforms later. There's more absolutism here, so we should be fine. We should still hit cap, even with all the privileges that I just gave out. So from here, once this diplomat comes back, we're gonna start. Okay, we need to placate and placate. We're gonna start annexing Mahafali because they're not very useful as a subject right now. And that's costing me... The good thing we upgraded our advisor to level 11 there, because that's costing me quite a bit. And Ethiopia just chunked Ajuran for a lot. Cool. It's fine. Malindi... Why did you fabricate a claim on Muka? Are you serious? Why? I don't have an interest there, man. I'm not gonna... Okay, well, whatever. Okay, put this on subject. And in terms of our expansion paths, it's really just like Benin and then just finishing up this area here. Let's bring these two here. And we can upgrade a great project. I don't have anything to use my money on anyway, so I guess it's fine. We can just upgrade that. That gives them institution spread, reform progress growth. I'm gonna have to bring my boats over to transport my troops. Man. Okay. I should have kept the black flag status so that I could just walk this way instead. That was a mistake. But, nice. Okay. Our income actually shot up even further, so we're making 150 ducats a month now. That's nice. Spain is catching up to me on the great power size, but once we annex Mafali, we should shoot up again. Just have to help my subject here with their rebel problems. Make sure they don't lose any of the land that I just gave them earlier. Janissary coup. Okay, nice. Let's see if the Ottomans actually collapse for real, because this is something that I noticed with them in our previous games, and even though they have their decadence like maxed out and they enter the series of disasters that the Ottomans suffer from in the Age of Absolutism onward, like they never actually collapse for real. Like they just stay there because no one tries to fight them, even though they're like severely penalized. So we'll see if things are different and they actually disappear from the map this time. Okay, let's bring this back here. And we'll see if Benin... Nice, okay. Ooh, actually. Oh. Wait, can I threaten them for... I kind of don't want to threaten them for war though. I'd rather fight them because this is the only way I can get Fada and Gurma since they're allied to Egypt. And it's gonna bring in Jene and Yao as well. If I threaten them... Yeah, they're not gonna be willing, but I could just fight them directly. Attack Fada and Gurma this way, and then we can give these two provinces over to Benin. I can do that. I have some manpower to spare. I have some manpower to spare, so we can definitely try for this. Oh, that was a mistake bringing them out. My troops just suffered attrition there. Placate. Take a save. And let's attack. Zaza. Oh, there's a zone of the fort here. Level 2 fort though. Level 2 fort though. So who am I at war with? Burma, Jene, Yao. Jene is pretty disconnected. Do we have access? There's no access for now. We can send this army over here to deal with Yao on the other side. Keep this army here. Okay, does my subject have more rebels? No. Do I have rebels that I need to deal with? Not really. They have particularists, but they're not gonna revolt. At the very least, they shouldn't. My gov cap? I don't know. Yeah, my gov cap's gonna drop because like I had like plus 150 from our previous government. Let's bring them over here. No, I'll just bring this one here. Then we'll bring this one over to the front line here. They're black flagged though. Actually no, if they're black flagged, they should not be affected by the zone of control of the fort. So I can just walk them. Oh great. I lost my general. Are you serious? And we took an attrition check. 18. 18. Okay. 16. Can I barrage yet? No. I can barrage that now. The French are trying to go for court and country now. I think I was the first. The French might be the second nation, I think. But I'm pretty sure we're the first one to do court and country, so we have an advantage in terms of admin efficiency and discipline right now. Since we got ahead of everyone else. I did just kill my max absolutism though, or for some state privileges. But we'll fix that later. Nice. Siege this down. In terms of what I'm gonna get here, we're gonna get these two provinces and then... Yeah, it's just these two provinces actually. We're gonna fight a big war just for these two provinces. I could also remove Fada and Gurma's alliance with Egypt in this war. So we take that one as well. Plot of the Harem, cool. They really want to attack me here. We're about to cap Diplo. Let's check if we have any provinces we can culture convert. Makua should be... Yeah, South African culture group. It's only Swahili. Do we still have provinces that are Swahili culture? We do. Go ahead and convert that. Okay, they really want to fight this one. Focus my network in Yao. So we can piece them out sooner. Did they give access through Jolov? No. We have access this way. That's pretty far. Their allies did not support them. Oh. Can I get out though? They're coming in late. If I... Actually, when are they arriving? 27th of October? I have 3 days. I can't get out of here in 3 days, I think. 29. November 29. 4th of November. 2nd of November. 9th of November. Yeah, 31 is like the fastest. If I Scorched Earth and Force March, it buys me 2 days. But 2 days is not enough. We're gonna have to like stand here, take a beating before we can leave. Hopefully they don't stack wipe us. Okay, we can leave. We can leave now. Yeah. We'll let that recover manpower first. And for the Merc Company... you should just stand by... Oh, did they cut access from... No, they did not. Oh, is it just because the zone of... Where's your return province? Oh no, don't tell me your return province is literally here. Oh my god, my merc stack can't move! No! Damn it, okay. Well, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, we have a fort line here, so they're gonna have to go through the fort line first before they can fight us. If this was full manpower, I would think about attacking this one with sieging down the capital. Right there. What is this? Okay, we'll take the autonomy hit. We'll just lower that later. It gives us free absolutism anyway. Already got this down to 0%. Ooh, they're sieging this one fast. Cork bottle stoppers. Wine and glass increase in price. Okay. Smile. My subject can't handle that. Right, we can take admin tech now. Gives us great temples. Actually have something to build with my money now. Drop all of those down. What is this? Grant privileges. Oh, national tax plus 10%. And legitimacy. I'm not really hurting for legitimacy. I don't want to lower the opinion of my subjects though. Yeah, we can take this. It's fine. Wow, they siege that already? Oh, fuck. Okay. Sweden's getting court in country as well. Right, I should also swap this. So we're at 19 everything. Next idea group is in 22. I could swap my focus to Diplo to try and let my Diplo catch up while we're annexing our subjects. Just slightly. Also keeps our monarch power balance. Oops. Ew, I reacted to that one late. My artillery is gonna take a beating. But we should win that fight. Dagbon is... right, they're still at war with Fala and Gurma. Actually, if they're gonna fight this, they're not gonna be able to reinforce. I can attack Ife. How is this battle still going? Oh, they have brought in like another batch of reinforcements, didn't they? Okay, we still won that despite the batch of reinforcements. My artillery definitely took a beating there. I reacted too late on the attack. Okay, how much do I need to siege this down? 18. This is... so this smirk stack is at 14. Actually, I have to count the casualties. 9, 10, 11. 11, and this one needs 18. So I can keep 7 artillery in here. Okay, that. And let's recruit a new general. Now we can barrage this. Battling Buffoon. Oh man, I got... the Diplo rep decreasing screwed us over. Crap, okay. I'll disable divert trade for now on Mahafali. My subject's really getting a lot of rebels. I'm gonna send my merc stack here first to deal with that. 'Cause otherwise my subject is gonna struggle. $57. Can we get that, please? Okay, there we go. Actually, can we peace out Yao? Because I'm not really interested in taking anything from them right now. Can we just take war ups and money? Yeah, we can, okay. All this. Bring this army here instead. Yao. Get out of this war. So now we just have to deal with air. I think we still have access, so I can send them here. Nice, okay, we didn't black flag, so I can send my army to deal with this in air. They are the main target. Should I maybe go for Jenny first? They're pretty far though. But we're not gonna get anything from Jenny, so maybe... Yeah, maybe we go for Jenny first. Cause I need them to get out of this war. So we don't have to worry about them anymore. Okay. Level 3 Theologian -2 National Unrest. I have a production efficiency guys though. So I think I'll just take the money. This guy's at 45 though. It's 30% yearly death risk, so he might die not too soon, but like relatively soon. So we could take this guy. So when this guy dies, we have a replacement who's also discounted. It's a big stack now. It's not a big stack. We can siege this down with this merc stack and then get a bit from that. Attack this. Do we have a truce with... We actually don't have a truce with Ethiopia, so we could attack them once my subject has a claim. Which is now. Right. They're allied to frickin' Portugal and Gurkhani. They're not allied to Medjugorje anymore. Can I threaten war? No, I can't. Why did they break their alliance with Ethiopia, I wonder? Now they're getting attacked. Okay. Gurkhani is gonna start the collapse of the Ottomans. They're gonna take the Caucasus. Ooh, they have reinforcements. Okay, we have to back off. Austria rivaled me? Are you serious? When are you gonna attack me, Austria? What the hell? Well, I actually no, I did rival them. Okay, that makes sense. I did rival them. Oops. The song I play when invading Ethiopia. Yeah, they're gonna be next after this war. Why do we send my diplomats first? Let's put a spy network in Jenne. And then we'll put this other one in... Put it in air, actually. 78. Man, these sieges are taking so long. Yeah, we have to back off with our merc stack here. Let's barrage this. As much as I want to optimize for attrition, I can't really... This stack's like pretty isolated, so I can't really risk splitting it off. We're just gonna have to eat the attrition. Which is not great. Also, I have some buildings we need to build. Yeah, we're making lots and lots of money. Though you could argue we're not actually making as much money as I normally would make, given our situation. Okay. There's another fort. Yeah, there's a fort here. We're gonna have to take this fort here. Let me cancel this. I made a mistake. I definitely should have put the spy network in Fada and Gurma instead of air. Put this here. Alright, we're gonna separate peace. I think that's in the Pasha. Okay. We're gonna separate peace, Fada and Gurma, because I need them to break their alliance with Egypt. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to attack them later. Actually, no, this one's already being sieged. Okay, never mind. We can't let them take Zaza because that's the war goal. So we're gonna send my army over there. They're gonna, yeah, they're gonna make it. We're not gonna make it there in time. We're just gonna have to siege it again. I could let Dagbon siege this fort down, and then maybe we could actually, we could probably peace out for this. No, crap, I need to siege another. You don't have another fort. Crap. I'll check the peace deal after Dagbon sieges this down, but maybe we'll be able to get them to cancel their alliance with Egypt and take Nupe. So I'm gonna go here and siege down Jenny's capital. We've sieged down Jenny's capital. I think we can piece them out already. Any more rebel stacks? Okay, there's no more rebel stacks here. So I guess I can position my Merc stack over here in Mora just so we have vision of where Ethiopia's army is. And then for my power, I need to hire some more generals actually. So I'll do that. And then do you have any new provinces I can exploit? Mozambique is one extra. And actually we should build a for the marketplace here. Matsolo is fine. Lindy should be fine, okay. And then Kinga, fine, okay. I might retake this fort. Siamese Revolution, okay. Actually, Janae is at medium. Can we maybe just white piece them? We could actually white piece Janae. Because they're kind of in the same situation where I don't want to weaken them because that just gives Morocco like more targets. Yeah, look at the situation over here. You could just white piece Janae. Because I don't want to be in this war for too long. Still have to go to the east again. If I attack this, we could maybe get some war score to force them out. We're gonna wipe some troops there. Is that enough to get them to peace out? -2 still. They really want me to siege down their fort. It's kind of annoying. Ooh, actually, hold on. They're gonna cancel. Yeah, they canceled Dagbon Siege on Fatang and Gurma, so I'm gonna have to siege that one myself then. Oh, Dagbon beat them. Okay, Dagbon beat them and the siege is still going on. They're at 57%. Okay, never mind. We can hire another general. Let's put this one here. This one already has its own general. Let's see. This is a level 1 fort, so I could maybe go for this with this merc stack. But they might just... Yeah, they still have a decent amount of army, so this merc stack is definitely not going to be able to do this on its own. Maybe they can act as a distraction. Let's barrage this down. So we can speed it up. I'm gonna catch a stack there. And okay, we can wipe these Jene. Oh, I had rebels? Oh. Damn it. Okay, I had rebels. I didn't realize. Oh, and peasants too? Why is my unrest high? What the fuck? Why is my unrest high, dude? How the hell did that happen? I'm at minus 1.8. Or maybe the... Or actually, no. Maybe it's the local unrest is high. Oh well. Janae... ongoing battles. Why are they retreating that side? What? Oh, that's so weird. Okay, well, I have to bring my army there to protect that then. White Piece Janae. And then Fatang Gurma. I'm gonna get devastation again. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. This is just a free company though. If this one gets stack wiped, it's not too big of a deal. I can just hire a new batch of mercenaries. It's not a problem. Although if I can help it, I'd rather they just escape. Nice, okay. They actually escaped properly this time. What's my income going? Okay, we lost like 30 ducats from various things, various reasons. Dagbon Siege Gurma down, okay. Are you willing to maybe give this? No. If I siege down like maybe 2 provinces, I think we'll get it. Or actually, let's check the war score. It might be minus 10. Yeah, that's maybe like 2 or 3 provinces. My provinces, my prosperity. Is both of the gold mines too is the problem. Yeah, okay, that's why we lost a chunk of our income. Two of our gold mines just got sieged down. I really did not expect rebels to rise up because my national unrest is like fine. Okay, we'll take the half cost rate efficiency guy here because this guy's full cost. Alright, we're paying full cost for this guy. So I'm going to replace him with this guy. I do have to save some money though because I can't just hire them right away. We're gonna drop in our Diplo income. So we're gonna hire him once actually this one's also discounted. Do I need the Diplo rep? She's 40 though. Oh, but I think this guy has like more. Yeah, this guy has more discounts because he's. Oh wait, no, he's not. Oh, it's this one, right? So this one's the one who's like more discounted. Yeah, we'll wait until I have like enough money to full upgrade to level 5 right away. Because if I replace them now, like I'm gonna drop down to 11 Diplo income. Okay, that's air sieged. I'll bring this army. I'll actually bring this army this way. Okay. Excuse me. So from Falangorma we'll get Nupe and we'll break their alliance with Egypt. I'm not gonna bother getting money. That's all we need. Yeah, we can't raise provinces anymore, but I'm still gonna destroy the buildings here. And then that's black flagged. Then we'll recall this and then we'll peace out with air. We should be able to get Zazao. That's the only thing we need here. We'll get Zazao. And then we don't need the village capital. We'll take war reps, all their money. And then while these were black flagged, we're gonna have them walk this way so that we're ready to go on Ethiopia. And then I'll just give the land over to Benin. There's 3 more sneezes left first fewer unless they're used up. We'll see if I sneeze a few more times before we end. Let's put our interests over there. Portugal is the one that I don't know if we'll be able to get ever. Yeah, because they're allied with France, Provence, Spain, and Ethiopia. And they have a bunch of colonies. The map also opened up and wow. Okay, Portugal went ham on South America. This is reversed, right? Because this is like the Spanish were the ones who got here, right? And then Brazil is supposed to be Portuguese. They flipped. Then French Colombia, the Danes are over here in what area is this? Because Guyana is like over here, right? I don't remember what area this one is. Then we got British Panama, French Colombia. Spain has just been taking land off the natives here, but the French have also gotten some of the land. Vassal of Aztec. How did you become a vassal of Aztec? What? When Aztec looks like this. Interesting. Okay. What else is going on here? We still have some natives. Great Britain has exclaves over here, but most of this is Spanish. Yeah, Spain went ham. And this area is British, except for New Denmark. New Denmark has the White House, or at least where the White House would be. And is the Empire still around? Brandenburg is still the Emperor, but they haven't really been doing that much with it. Once I annex Mahafali, we're gonna ally Gurkhani so that we can take this from the Egyptians. But let's bring these guys back. I don't know if... Okay, this rebels, or this Mrixak's definitely not gonna be able to handle that. We need the army for this. I swear I did not change the music to be appropriate to the season, but it's very interesting. I'm not gonna annex, I'm not gonna annex Medri Bari. I'm just gonna take the one province. Put the spy networks here. The problem is Ethiopia being allied to Portugal though. This song was actually about war. This is a problem. Because Medri Bari and Ethiopia aren't allies anymore, I have to attack Ethiopia directly. And that's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun attacking them directly. It's gonna be so ass. I really don't know why my subject is getting claims on Egypt. I didn't put an interest there. Oh, we'll put a spy network. Oh, they actually are warned by Egypt, so I guess if they attack Hadran, they might go. We'll start improving with Gurkhani and see if we can ally them in the future. If we get them to like us, we remove the -20, so it's just gonna be -9. We still have shared rivals, so we should have like a good chance of allying them. I could maybe also royal marry them as well. And then when we ally Gurkhani, we could maybe... Well, not maybe. So the plan is we're gonna ally Gurkhani and then we're gonna attack Egypt for these two provinces over here. And then while we're in this war, we're gonna attack Ethiopia. That is gonna put us to war with Portugal, but I don't think Portugal is gonna be able to do anything about it. Never mind, they have a lot of ships actually. How many of those are transports? Portugal has 40 transports, so they can bring half their army at a time, assuming they don't choose to just walk through the Sahara. But as long as Gurkhani... Well, actually no, Gurkhani's gonna be at war with Egypt when I do that. So I just have to deal with Ethiopia myself as fast as I can, and then just defend myself against Portugal. But that is gonna give us an opportunity to get this province over here, so we can give it to Benin and actually complete their state here and actually have like a connected province. Turn another general. Also, I need to... Oh, I dropped down to number 2. Yeah, that's fine. I need to insult a rival. I'm gonna insult Austria, because they're the ones who's like really far away. We need to insult them for power projection here. Relations with Gurkhani. Yeah, the BGM in this game is definitely very fitting. Also, I think it's time we swap out our advisors. I'm actually gonna take the Diplo rep one here rather than the trade efficiency one. Probably need more money to upgrade. But the Diplo rep should allow me to annex faster. Where is there no river crossing? Okay, there's no river crossing in Tete, so we'll go in through Tete so we don't take... Well, actually, we won't take a penalty anyway, but just to be safe. For our mill power... We can do with our mill power here. Yes, we're earning 200 now. We do with mill power. Because we're already up on... already maxed out on generals. Still ahead of time on tech by 7 years, so I'm not gonna take that. That is a very important milestone though, because of the artillery and the combat with. We could dev. Yeah, we could do a dev click on mill here. Singa. Herbs dev here. Do a click there. That unlocks a slot that we can build in. Although I am gonna have to save my money first because we still need to upgrade our Diplo Rep Advisor one more level. Okay. We could seize land, but we're gonna get rebels right away though. But I do have my army. The only issue is like where the hell the rebels are gonna spawn, but we'll do this. Mauritius and Inga. Are you serious? They spawned... Of all the places you could spawn, you had to spawn on the freaking island. You're kidding me, man. That's so bullshit. Why there, man? Why did it have to be there? And recall this. And we're gonna declare war on Midribari for this one province. Oh, right. The peasants. And I had to deal with peasants too. Okay. I'm surprised that Midribari is not willing to give this to me even though I'm threatening them. Did they even have an army? They have an army, where is it? I found their army. Barrage that. And then we can upgrade our advisor. Okay. Where are they escaping to? In the wilderness? Oh, they hired condottieri from Ethiopia. Okay, well. I'm gonna have to send my army around here now then. I have to like guess where their army is. So let's keep improving here. Okay, found it. They definitely want to hunt this down. Make them regret hiring condottieri. Mill. Dev. Senga. Right, since I already got my advisor upgraded, we can go back to building. Bourbon? What the hell? Oh, they gotta teleport to the other island? Are you serious, man? Okay, well, we're gonna preempt that. Or, I don't know if my troops can actually make it to this island first. August 6, June, July. We have time. We'll go there first then, before they teleport. And yep, that's what you get for hiring condottieri. It's gonna be our last click on the Senga for a while. And then here's some provinces we want to lower autonomy on. Oh, they teleported already? Are you serious? Where are my Okay, the transports are taking a while. Okay, well. Where are these guys retreating to? I have no clue. At the building here. Let's get the regimental camp. Kind of annoying that. I really did not expect the peasant rebels and the particularists to rise up while we were at that war. I had like no troops at all in the area. We'll keep chasing. Okay, there's Mindafera. We're not gonna full annex them. Like I said, we're just gonna take this province here. I don't want to take this land. At least not now. We could take it like, I don't know, later. Later in Victoria 3. We don't really need it right now. I just want to complete my claims. And then for mill and dip. Dip is gonna be a bit tricky, I think. Yeah, this one tick here. Oh, excuse me. You got two left. Two left before we hit the street. Okay, we'll take this and let's revoke all their cores on our subject so they can't take any of this back. I need to pillage capital. I can take war reps and money. Convert to Christianity? No. Let's give this to Malindi. So now they're missing these two provinces from Egypt. And that means our next point of expansion here. Yeah, sneeze rating. Ooh. I didn't know the Aztec actually used that mechanic, or the AI actually uses that mechanic with the mod. But it's I thought you said that you were using like voice input, have the messages be typed out. So you don't have to type it yourself. Isn't that what you said before? I have no more building slots. I'm back to saving a bit of money, I think. Does it make you better, Eli? Yeah, so it's gonna take a while before I declare on Ethiopia, so we have some time for peace, build up our manpower again. I still have to ally Gorkani anyway, so I'm just gonna have to wait. I think my subject's gonna unsiege this for me, so that's nice of them. And then... and that sucks. My emperor right now is cruel and a babbling buffoon, and my heir is infertile. Wow. And he's a 2-2-3. Okay, well. I could take the prestige hit, just disown him. No, it's pretty bad. 2-2-3 with infertile is like not good. We'll wait until we get like a better heir, or we could introduce one later. Okay, my lower autonomy action is like in 4 years. It's gonna be a while. Can we see his land? 45. Okay. Yeah, so I think we just chill for now. I could get this mission done. Develop these provinces, these 2 provinces, so that we can release Zulu and get our subject of Zulu. Then I can just give them these 4 provinces after I build them up. And siege this. Put this on own subjects. But yeah, no, I guess we're chilling for now because we have a bunch of truces. Our next expansion here is gonna be for Benin, probably. Once they get their claims. I already have the provinces of interest set up, right? Yes, I already have it set up. So in terms of the first truce, Punj is not a concern. Jene is also not a concern. Katsina is our next truce in 1646, so in 4 years we're gonna go into Katsina to get these 3 provinces. Hopefully by then they have Benin has claims on Katsina, and we can take that province as well. For our mill, Yeah, actually, I should just develop this now, huh? So I'll take this option here. It'll give us a discount on dev costs, and then we can start developing these provinces here. It's 45, 48. Okay. These ones are fully built up, right? Yep, they are. And then our annexation on our subject is gonna finish in 1 year. Okay, we get a 335 air. I'll take it. Lost another general. Well, that was a pretty good general actually. 5-1-2-1. I'll take the stab hit and we'll just pay for the stab. It's fine. We can drill. We can drill while waiting. It's not really anything we need to do right now. And then over here, 40, 43, 40. Should I add more? I guess I could add some more, a few more transports while we're here. Now we'll leave space on our force limit because we are going to get an increase in combat mid, so I have to increase my stack size. But let's see what the world is up to while we're chilling. Gurkhani is still in their war with Delhi. They finished their war with the Ottomans, but now the Egyptians are going in on... Oh, okay, so after Gurkhani took the Caucasus from the Ottomans, the Ottomans are now under attack by Lithuania and Hungary, Trebizond, Egypt and Gazikumuk, and Karakoyunlu. Thank God, okay, for once, the Ottomans actually are gonna collapse while they're having their decadence disaster thing. It only took a mod to improve the AI's behavior to get them to do this. That was so silly. And then over here... Okay, Spain is fighting Morocco, Tunis, and Vazan. That's not gonna look... Yeah, that's not looking good for Morocco, honestly. They're probably gonna die. They're probably gonna lose, like, Morocco proper from that one. More military power to spend. Okay, Diplo. We know the answer to the World Peace Navy was attacking Hungary. No, you got it the other way around, Spar. It's Hungary it's attacking the Ottomans. The Ottomans are getting attacked by everyone. It's the other way around. Like Hungary's actually a subject of oh, they're a personal union partner of Lithuania. Oh my god. Wait. Lithuania's actually kinda big. Oh wait, no! Poland is off the map! No! Poland got wiped out! I didn't notice when they got wiped out. Oh my god. Poland. Good. Poland is gone again. We'll see if Poland gets released at some point in the future. Oh, this is 43, 43. Pick this one. So their manpower needs to be at least 8. Okay, my subject can handle that. Oh yeah, he attacked even though he was like lower strength. Let's see. They're both 5. Her. For now, it's the Ottomans. We'll see who's next, though. Okay, we'll develop Zoza for Diplo here. That gives me a slot. I forgot to check if it was retroactive on the freaking development for the manufacturers. Crap. Because some of my well, we'll see. Got automatic. What did you say, Steel? Did it mute you or something? Like, what did you type? Oh, sounds like I'm not granted trust. Standard Polish curse. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. Oh my god, wait. The AI actually... Oh my god, wait. The Aztec AI actually got the freaking sunrise invasion CV. Holy shit. Towards the sun. When we look to the west, you notice the sun setting. When the sun sets, it means that a new day ends. A new end will begin. A new cycle is bestowed on us by the gods. Many of our people are here as to see what awaits at the end of the cycle, and they're preparing to set sail towards the setting sun. Wow, okay. How the fuck did you do that, Aztec? Considering you look like this, how did you do that? I mean, you have 5 subjects, sure, but like... What the hell? They're not gonna be able to use that, but... Okay. They actually did the mission to give them the Sunset Invasion. I'm so surprised. Okay, we can take admin tech early, but I think we'll wait for the 4 years. In Poland's national model, we're getting in. No, Spar. No, it's not. No, it's not, Spar. Oh, man. 43, 44. Okay, we'll click this. Oh, wait. The development here is already... Whoops, I made a mistake. I should have expanded this already before developing it further. Looks like the Gorkhani are struggling here. They're getting sieged down by Delhi. What is this war for anyway? Oh, they're okay. They're defending. I see. Diplomatic power. This are not Aqualand. Do click here. Yeah, there's like no other thing here. Well, actually, maybe instead of a marketplace, yeah, maybe instead of a marketplace, we just build the freaking manufactories because I didn't build them yet. As high as the US. Bruh. Bruh. Okay. We've annexed Mahafali. So we have this now. They actually have heavy ships. Hold on. Let's see, we'll state this, state this, state this, state this. And I don't have to core anything since these are all, or yeah, these are all like cores already by my subject. Oh, we are over force limit. I'm gonna delete the cav. We don't need that. And this is gonna be the start of our. Well, actually no. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just have these split off into the other armies. So on Miltech 19, our combat width increases by 2, which means for each of these, for these 2 stacks, we get one more artillery and 1 more infantry. Oh, they were protecting trade with light ships. Okay. Do I keep the light ships? I mean, I can afford it actually. I have so much money right now, so I can afford to keep the light ships there. And is there any changes I need to do to my merchants? Not really. Yeah, we're fine. I don't know what that means, but yeah, sorry. You need that disclaimer now. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know why Ohio is like joked about either. Like, I get the Poland side, I don't get the Ohio side of that joke. I think we can hire the general here. Yeah, we can. Raid these boats as well. Yeah. See. What does that mean? What does that mean, brother? Okay, we're gonna ally Garkani now. Okay. So with Garkani as our ally. With Garkani as our ally. Oh my god, they are 1,873 in debt? Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait until they're like cool with attacking Egypt, which I don't know how long that's gonna take. But we'll keep improving until we're max and then we'll swap over to currying favors. And then as for our provinces, so we just... I'm gonna have to delete all the buildings here, aren't I? Yeah, I have to delete all the buildings here. We're not gonna need the forts on this island because I'm pretty sure no one's gonna actually try and siege this stuff down. So we're gonna delete the buildings and then we're gonna rebuild them because the game is not retroactive with the bonuses, so this is the only way I'm gonna get my free dev. Okay. All of that stated. The autonomy decreases, yes. And oh my god. Annexing that just shot my gov cap, or my gov costs more than half. Oh my god. Are you okay? Do you need help? I think you need help, man. No rebels, okay. Actually, what am I doing? I'll just do this. There we go. And then this one can be the start of another stack. Once I delete my mercs. And I have to keep them around though for the manpower. Okay. So we just got 3 mil monarch power. Oh, it's not dangerous. Bro. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy, man. Right, we could maybe definitely lower that. But first, I need to build universities. We can lower dev costs. And then for my subjects, let's start currying favors here. Actually, let's Royal Mary first. I'm probably gonna keep this alliance with Gurkhani for a while because we're not gonna contest any territory from them anyway. So Royal Mary, then we'll start building favors. Egypt just formed Arabia, okay. I guess they were waiting for this war to get the land that they needed, but damn, okay. We have Arabia now. Do they still have, I'm assuming they still have the Egyptian government. Yep, they do. Okay. They're still in the Muslim tech group, at least. They're not Western yet. And nice, we're back at number 1 GP because of annexing Mahafali. Let's start currying favors. August 25. Okay. And Diplo and Mill again. Actually, right, we have a bunch of provinces we can culture convert again. So we'll do that. As for Mill, that's fine, because our subject controls it. Call that diplomat. They can get the caliphate government reform? What the Oh, but okay, so the AI mod actually makes it so that they're choosing to stick to the Egyptian government form instead. Okay. But they have the option to get the caliphate if they wanted to. Ming has not yet collapsed, but they're not a great power anymore. Oh, I see why they're not a great power anymore. Gurkhani expanded here. They took more of... they took more of the heavy area. Bro. The borders here are actually kind of whack. Holy crap. Dude, this looks so weird, man. They have territory like this. Surely my subject can handle that. But, just in case, I'll bring over the Butua warriors. Also... for my free diplomats, I don't know, subjects, and then for the diplo power, let's culture convert another province because we have a bunch of cultures that I want to convert before we start developing the provinces, because I believe the religious culture does give dev discounts, I think. Oh, it doesn't. I thought it did. Okay, never mind. Christmas music is pretty conspicuous. Yeah. I don't remember if there's like a... if the game actually checks the date on my device, on my PC, and then like it makes it so that it's more likely to play the Christmas themed music. That might be the thing. I don't remember if that actually was a thing though, but it's pretty cool. Okay, there's all of our universities, and then let's put down some courthouses so that we're not eating so much gov cost, because we're almost back to brimming state again. Yeah, that makes sense actually, yeah. Then over here. So we're ahead by 3 years, although someone's already, yeah, my neighbor's already taking the text this early. I'm gonna upgrade this. Upgrade that one as well. I did not mean to build in whole Hawaii. Your data balance and it definitely does not have that song in the game directory. I'm pretty sure. I think you can. I'm not sure if. I'm assuming you can mod the music directory of the game, so you could maybe add your own songs. But you probably don't even need to do that, honestly. I mean, you can just have like a music player open in the background. Okay. There's another Swahili province we can convert. It's pretty expensive though. Oh wait, no, I know why it's so expensive. It's because of the... yeah, because of my gov cap. Or my gov costs. It spiked, so I'm getting a penalty. And that should be the last Swahili province. So now it's just the Malagasy that we have to get rid of. Yeah, you have to convert all of these guys here. Impressive. I think it depends on the game for me. Some games I do turn it off at some point when I'm just sick of it. Sure, we'll take the free production. That actually gives me free devs, so I can build another building here. Production manpower. Or we have a manpower here actually, so I think I'll build the training fields. Now we have to see if and when Turkani is willing to... Ooh! If I offer them land, they're actually gonna join this. Previous out to Gazigamuk Punj and Sunda. Sunda? What the... I am not gonna go to Indonesia for that. That is... Oh, they have... Oh my god, Australia looks cursed. Wait, Australia looks cursed as hell, dude. Majapahit Australia, who's their overlord? Luwu? Luwu is... Oh, they wiped out Majapahit. I think. Yeah, they did. Majapahit is gone. Luwu inherited Majapahit Australia. What the fuck? And then we got Sundanese Australia and Portuguese Australia. Oh, this looks so cursed, bro. She says you're ready to win it the war. Yeah, I think it has like a waiting for that. So that's pretty cool. Oh my god. Australia looks cursed as hell. What the fuck? Sundanese and Majapahit Australia, man. What the... And then the Philippines. Okay, the Portuguese got the Philippines for some reason. I don't know why the Spanish did not get the rest of this. But you have claims on this, Spain? I'm pretty sure you get claims on this in your mission tree. Oh, maybe they'll get it later. Brunei got Tondo. Madyas is still alive somehow. I guess, like, I kinda wanted to get some colonies here in EU4 before we convert to Vic3, but I think I might have to take the stuff here in Vic3. Because getting there is a bit hard, but I can't believe Sunda is allied to freaking Arabia. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. How many boats do you have? 62. Okay. They don't have the number of boats to transport enough troops. So the navy should not be an issue. My islands will get like blockaded though, which sucks, but they're probably not gonna do real damage here. Especially if I don't put anything. It should be fine. Okay, Natal is 8 mil. Now we just need to get Mtetwa to 8 mil. And we can release Zulu. I'm gonna give them the other 2 provinces as well. I'm gonna give them these 2. So that they have the complete state, and then it's gonna be up to them what they want to do with that. The buildings over there. Oh my god. I'm spending 135 on corruption, are you serious? Oh my god, dude. That is so much money. Keep the edict because we still have to dev that. Okay, we have 2 more years before I can take tech at a discount with no penalties. I'm gonna seize land early, but okay. I'm gonna stop drilling my mercs because we need to deal with some rebels. And mill power. This one's already 8. Ah, are you serious? Please tell me none of them spawned on the spawned in. Oh, that is so annoying. That is so annoying. All these rebel stacks everywhere. Freaking. That was like the worst event we could get from the clergy being low loyalty. Okay. Admin tech. Admin tech is discounted. Or my admin tech is about to fill. I can't afford expanding infrastructure in my states just yet, so I think we centralize. Centralize where we can. Mombasa, I think, is already centralized. Do we have this on 25, 50, minus 100? So this is minus 50% right now. We can centralize again to get it down to minus 100. So this would be floor cost. It's gonna delay my next reform though, which sucks, but we have to do this so that we can get some space back. My autonomy. My autonomy, no. Okay, do we have a discounted guy here? These guys do not look like they're discounted. Oh, this guy is. Do I want the land maintenance guy who's discounted? Discipline guy is also discounted. Sure. We're gonna save our money so we can upgrade him all the way to level 5. Race with cutscene has ended. Ah, crap. I was not counting the years. So we should be attacking Katsina right now. I think I'll just bring my armies over. I'll bring these two over. And then we can declare on Katsina. That's gonna call in Jollof and Yao. We get nothing from Yao, but we do have claims on Katsina over here, and then we can take this from Jollof or Benin as well. Same with the Gold Coast. So we're gonna do that. Then for admin, let's do another centralized state here. There's Mintatua. This should automatically release or unsiege this. So get this Nguni militarization. So we can have. So this is the one where it allows us to release the Zulu. So this one is 100 mil power, only militarization for like a few years, national manpower. Like this one just gives us like modifiers, but then actually hold on, I'm gonna take a save because I don't remember what the difference between this decision over here and this one is. I'm just gonna take a save. I want to see what happens with either option because I don't quite remember if okay, I'm gonna spend my mail somewhere. Should we say or another general? There you go. And then I take this. Should give me a decision. Militarize the Nguni. Okay. So the decision here is we just get manpower, but then it makes it so that they're at risk of rebelling, and so we get like the Zulu as a splinter state. So this is not the option we want. So I'll load that back. I want them as a march. So I want them as a march, so instead we'll take this option. And this is the one where So Zulu should have Zulu tribe, and they're gonna have militarization as a mechanic. We're not gonna integrate these guys. I actually want them around. It's gonna be really fun to have them around. Actually, we'll put everyone on siege, but we'll put these guys specifically on aggressive. Divert trade, but I'll send officers, subsidize armies, block settlement growth. And then we're gonna grant them the rest of this state, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. What is it? So it's Matsolo and Lower Limpopo. Yeah, we're not gonna reintegrate them. We'll keep them around as like just like that. That does go put us over relations limits. And we're losing money. Aren't we losing money? I don't think I had that much economy here. Surely not. Weird. Or maybe it's just because... Ah, no. It's because some of my gold mines are like just sieged down. Ah. It's like all of these rebels popping up. I mean, once we clean up the rebels, we should be able to stabilize things. And we can exploit Zimbabwe. For my relations limit, I guess I could give strong duchies. If I give it right now, though, we're gonna lose absolutism, which is not great. Yeah, I guess we just take the hit. Yeah, let's just take the hit for now. We just have to lower autonomy in some areas so that we can maintain. Right, this is a merc stack. Crap. I can't split it. Okay. I think we can stop here for now. Yeah, all our truces are ending. I was not in position to declare the war. Kinda waited. But we can end here. So, we were able to expand our subject over here in Africa. Benin looks kind of big now. and we're gonna expand them even further. This is like our next point of expansion. Since over here now I'm just waiting for an opportunity so that we can attack Arabia with Gurkhani, and then while we're allied to Gurkhani this way, we're gonna attack Ethiopia. The only issue is like I don't know how I'm gonna deal with Portugal. I'm gonna hope that they just don't bring enough force to help. They are small. They're not even on the Great Powers list. Oh wait, no, they are. Never mind. This might be a bit tricky. But I think the plan is that we try and get everything we need to get from Ethiopia before Portugal does anything. And we're gonna try and yoink this province as well in the peace deal. But yeah, that's gonna be today. We have some rebel problems to deal with first, so we'll deal with those and then we'll go to war over here against Katsina so we can expand Benin. As for the rest of the world, some of the borders look clean. Some of the nations I was expecting to explode did not explode, but a nation that usually does not explode, even though they really should, is actually exploding for once. I still don't know how the Aztec managed to get the Sunrise Invasion mission done, but they have the CB. They're probably not gonna use it though, because they're getting beat up by the British right now. Also, they look like this. Like they're split between like 3 areas, so we'll see how that goes for them. Hopefully once we reach the Age of Revolutions, all of these colonies start revolting from their overlords, but we will see what happens. That's gonna be it for today. For our next stream on Thursday, we'll be continuing the Endless Legend 2 run with the Necrophages in the early access version of the game. And we're gonna see if whether I manage to delay the aspects from winning, or if I don't and the aspects just win. Worst case scenario, Thursday is gonna be our last session because I lose. Best case scenario, I manage to win on Thursday, and if not, like I'll win on like the next session next week. And that's gonna be our plan on Thursday, and then on Saturday we'll be playing another game. We're gonna add a new game to the rotation, and it's gonna be Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, basically the one of the XCOM-like games of Warhammer. So we're gonna try out Mechanicus on Saturday. Thanks to Spar, Valor Great, and Steel for dropping by. For everyone else, wherever, whenever you're watching from, whether it's live or the VOD, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch, have a good day, good night, take care, and I'll see you on Thursday for some Endless Legend 2. Bye-bye.